And the FDA has added a new warning to the labeling of puberty blockers. It now says the drugs can cause symptoms such as headaches, nausea, and vision loss. And one researcher explains there may be more than side effects to consider. NTD's Jason Perry has this story.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration recently added a warning to the label of puberty blockers, also known as gonadotropin-releasing hormone agonists, or GnRH agonists. In early July, the FDA said puberty blockers may cause a series of symptoms in children, including headaches, pressure buildup around the brain, and vision loss. The drug is FDA approved for the treatment of central precocious puberty, a condition where children experience puberty at younger than normal ages. It's also being used off-label by some medical practitioners who prescribe the drug to children who experience gender dysphoria with the consent of a parent or guardian. Dr. Jay Green, a senior fellow at the Heritage Foundation, a conservative think tank, says parents have good reason to be skeptical and resistant to their children using these drugs.
These drugs have never been subject to a randomized experiment, like the kind that's normally required for initial approval of all drugs by the FDA.
He explained that children experiencing gender dysphoria may have underlying conditions, such as depression or anxiety.
If we misdiagnose them as having gender dysphoria and treat that as opposed to the underlying mental health issues, we're going to cause an increase in suicides.
He says that according to his team's research, suicide rates among ages 12 to 23 increased by 14% in states where cross-sex medications and procedures became available without parental consent.
I think the good news here is that parents are beginning to realize that this is something that they need to be in charge of, that they need to control the health and education of their own children, and need to make sure that they're not prescribing drugs or agreeing to surgeries that are going to permanently damage their girls and not address their real problems.
We reached out to the FDA for comment, but we didn't hear back before airtime. Jason Perry, NTD News.